Hi guys, welcome to another video. So I'm going to be getting some nails on my right hand today. I'm going to start off by showing you a little bit of prep just on one nail. So I'll start off by pushing my cuticle back first. Then flip it round. Scrape over that nail plate. Just getting rid of any dead skin that's on that nail plate. If I do look like I'm being a bit cack-handed, guys, it's because I am. Because I'm using my non-dominant hand and I am really caggy-handed when it comes to my non-dominant hand. I don't have a lot of dead skin, to be honest, because it wasn't that long ago I did my cuticles. Now I'm going in with some cuticle scissors. These are an absolute game changer to my cuticle prep. I've never been able to get on with cuticle nippers, but these I can get a really close cut without cutting myself. I think there is like a couple of pounds from Shein, but I do always have these listed in my description box. Things that I use on a regular basis, I leave links for in my description box. These are one of those. Right, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. You get a really close cut with them, but you have got to be really careful because they are super sharp. So that is my cuticles all prepped. Now I'm just going to go in with a buffer. Buffer over that nail plate. Get rid of that shiny surface. And that'll give the gel something to cling on to. Like that. Give them all a wipe over with some isopropyl alcohol, and that's just going to clean up all that dust, and it'll also dehydrate the nail, which is what we need. Now I'm going to go in with my bond system, which is from NAILSWITHGG. Ever since I've been using this, guys, I've not had no lifting, I've not had no nails popping off. It's a really good bond system for my nails. Everyone's nails are different, so what's good for my nails is not always necessarily good for your nails. So we're going in with the dehydrator first. And then we'll go in with the Ultra Bond Acid Primer. And make sure you don't get this on your skin, guys. I like to do one sweep down one side, sweep down the other side, one in the middle, down one side, down the other side, middle, one side, other side, middle. Now you don't need to go right into the cuticle area with this, or right into them sidewalls, because it does disperse itself over the nail. I'm going to try and show you on camera. Can you see how that's dispersing itself? Just like that. So I'm going to be using products from Temu today. So this was a pack of 72 different shape tips. We've got almond, square and coffin. I did show these in a Temu haul recently. And we're going to use the almond today. Now, a couple of these have fell off. So we're going to size the tips up very quickly. So when you're sizing your tips up, they want to fit from side wall to side wall, just like that. If you find you're in between sizes, then always go for the bigger size because you can adapt them to fit your nail. Obviously make them smaller to fit. Now if you feel like you're having to press down to make the tip fit, then that means the tip is way too small. You want to be able to just lay it on the nail and it fit perfect like that. So that's my tips already sized up. I am just going to etch the inside with my e-file. So I'll show you how I do that. So I've just got a little diamond bit that I use. Pop it on a low speed. This e-file is so handy to have on your desk, guys, because it's just so small. It's wireless as well. And all I do is just etch that inside of that tip. You haven't got to do the whole tip, just where it's going to be attached to your natural nail. Make sure you get right them side walls, right in that cuticle area, just like that. And you see? So we're going to be applying the base coat now. So I'm going to apply that to all 5 nails. Give them a cure for 60 seconds. So I've pulled my Madam Glam Cali lamp out, guys, because this is amazing to use when you're doing full cover tips or when you're using jewel forms. Instead of having it like that, you can have it standing on its side. You can get both hands in. It's great. Really, really handy. I've also pulled out a non-stick extension gel. That's what we're going to be using today to adhere these tips, because I think it's a little bit of a similar colour to the tips. Just going to pop a little bit into that tip area. Let me pop some gloves on 1 second. Right, so I've popped some gloves on. I've got a little bit of water next to me. Dip my finger in the water. And that just stops it sticking to my glove. Make sure it's right up those sides. Then we're going to lower it into that cuticle area at a 45-degree angle. Pushing down. Well, that goes all the way to the end of the natural nail. Now you do have to press quite firmly with this solid extension gel because it is quite a stiff product. Just wipe away any excess in that cuticle area. I haven't really got a lot, which is nice. I like that you haven't got to keep holding it down either. It stays down by itself. Make sure it's nice and straight. Turn the lamp on. Pop it in the lamp to cure. There we go, guys. That is literally it. 1 nail down of the 4 to go. So quick and easy. I love this application. You can also push it into that tip with your cuticle pusher, which is actually what I'm going to do. Stuff these gloves. Oh, I hate wearing gloves. It's so awkward. lower it into that cuticle area, 45-degree angle, as close to that cuticle as you can without actually touching it. The closer you can get it to that cuticle without touching it, do not let it touch that cuticle area, guys. The closer you can get it to that cuticle area, the longer these nails are going to last. Make sure it's nice and straight. Pop it straight in the lamp. That is so much easier than wearing gloves, guys. Right guys, so I've applied the others off camera, so that's the tips all applied. Now I'm not keen on the nail bed colour of these tips. I think if I had a bit more of a tan, it's not that I don't like the colour, I just don't think it suits my skin tone. I think if I was to have a bit of a tan, I think that nail bed colour would suit me so much more. Now I'm thinking I could go in and repaint the nail bed, but I don't see the point in that. The whole point of these is for quick application. I'm wondering if I was to go in with a chrome powder, would it change the colour slightly? So I might just give it a try on one nail and see what it looks like. If it looks alright, then we'll do all 5. Right, I've got a question as well, guys. As you can see, these tips are shiny. So they are kind of made to just be left like that. But I like to put a builder gel on my tips just to make them that bit stronger, to make them last so much longer. Now, what would be the best way to add a builder gel to these? Because obviously when you come to buff them, I don't want to buff that white tip off. Has anyone got any hints or tips of what I can use over this shiny surface to then go over with a builder gel? If anyone does have any ideas, guys, please let me know in the comments, because this is the second lot of tips I've used now that have been shiny. And I have just gone in with a really, really soft old buffer. But I've not been able to buff them properly, if you know what I mean, because, yeah, I don't want to get rid of that white tip. So if anyone has any suggestions of what I can use, please let me know in the comments. But for now, I am just going to use a really soft buffer and hope that I don't remove any of that white tip. They actually came up alright, guys. I've not lost any of the white tips. Look, well happy with that. There's a couple that I just want to go around the cuticle area on though. My file. Just want to get rid of a little bit of excess gel what's squidged out in that cuticle area. So I've gone around them cuticle areas, I've buffed over the tips. I'm now going to go in with a builder gel. So this is a UR Sugar Quick Extension Gel in the colour Clear. So that is a builder in a bottle. Flip them upside down and then pop them in the lamp. So that is the builder gel all applied. We're now going to, I think I'm going to just try one nail to start with, see what it looks like. Going with a chrome. I'm not too sure which one to use yet though. I'm just going in with the Born Pretty Chrome Mirror Top Coat. This is amazing for applying chrome powders, guys. It makes chrome powders apply super smooth. So we're going to try this one. This is like just a white. Ooh, I like it. I actually really like it. Yeah. That is much prettier. Look at that, guys. I really like that. It's much prettier to the eye than what the camera's showing it, actually. A lot prettier. Loves it. So let's get that applied on the last 4 nails and then we're all done. Now they are all ready for some top coat, guys. So I'm going in with just an old shiny top coat that I used to go over chrome powders and stuff with, because I don't want to ruin my good top coats. So that is them all done, guys. Just going to give them a little bit of cuticle oil. Always remember your cuticle oil, guys, because them cuticles do take a hammering. There we go. That is them all finished. I actually really like them. So they're the bits that we've used from Temu today. Guys, look how nice those tips fit in that cuticle area. Look, I love that little dip. Can you see? Love it when it dips into that cuticle area like that. They are really nice tips. I like them. I will leave the links for them in my description box below. If there's anyone that hasn't shopped on Temu, I have got new user bonuses for you. I'll leave all the information to that pinned in my comments down below. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.